Hi, I wanted to share a little sewing doll making tip with you today. A lot of times when you sew, whether you're hand stitching or using your machine, it always ends up being the difficult part of turning inside out those skinny arms and legs that you just sewed and keeping them in one piece doing so. So I follow this one little trick. It uses 3 tools. I use kind of wide straw. They have these at Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. They tend to have this size straw. So then a skinny wooden dowel. This actually happens to be a little wooden dowel that comes in the polyester filling that you stuff dolls with, because it's got a little bit of a tapered end, but you could use a thin wooden dowel. And then I found I have this little skinny metal rod. It's hollow on the inside, so you can kind of see how thin this is, but it's just a piece of metal, and I need it for the strength of it. So in order to turn this inside out, it's already sewn. I put the straw inside the arm, and with this one I can actually push it all the way to the top, but I don't push it all the way up against that stitching. I leave a little bit of a gap. I don't want to put stress and pressure on it. This is just to assist me in getting this turned inside out. And then I take the metal rod and I just kind of press so that a small portion of it goes on the inside, as you can see. And I'm pushing down a little bit, so it's holding that in place. And that's mostly what I'm doing, is holding it in place. So I've probably pushed it down maybe 1/4 of an inch. And I hold that there while I flip it around. And then I just slide the arm, and you can work it along the way, inch it a little bit if you need to, so that you are actually turning it inside out. You can remove the straw at this point. Don't push strong anymore. Just hold that in place while you finish the turning. And it's all loosened up now, so I can actually pull it on down, take the metal rod out, and it's turned. And then I take the wooden part and I smooth it all out and get all of the little parts that may not have come through. So I go ahead and push gently to make sure that it's turned all the way through to the tip and that everything is flushed out on it. And it's ready to stuff. I remember when I used to try to do those by hand and it would take forever, and now that probably took 15 seconds. So I'll do the other one more time so you can see. I place the straw in. This one I sewed a little bit closer, so I'm not going to be able to go as far in, but that's okay. I push that top in just a little bit so I can hold it in place and turn it around so that the straw is away from me. And I pull backward and slide the sleeve at the same time. Remove the straw, remove the metal, and then take the dowel and just push through that last little bit so that it's completely turned in. And there you have 2 long skinny arms, and they're ready to stuff and sew onto the doll.